Shalom, shalom, Akim. Before I begin, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Bakakwadash. All right, double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who rule and teach well. Peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect. All right, I'm the Brother Kabar Allah, coming at you with another lesson. All right, and today's topic is going to be based on this dude right here that you see, his comment, okay, left by this dude named Playing White Paper 3898. Okay, so I thought that you can bring some edification out of this, okay, because this is an argument that we see time and time again, okay, among this ministry of ours. Okay, so he wrote, "The devil has you." Revelation 12:9. The devil deceives the whole world. I first began to wake up at 9 years ago, fully enlightened January 1st, 2023, 7 years later. Isaiah 60:19, Revelation 21:23. Our Father in heaven is a bright, illuminated being, just like we will be at the resurrection. Matthew 13:43. Then the righteous will shine as the sun in the kingdom of their Father. He says, well, he wrote, Christ knows who loves him. John 14:21, 23. And who doesn't? John 14:24. Not according to race, nationality, or creed. And that's going to be the title of this lesson. It's going to say response, not according to race, nationality, or creed. Okay, he says Revelation 7:19. All nations, tribes, people, and tongues, wheat or tare is decided in the heart. Wake up, brother, my brother, strong delusion has you. All right, first of all, I don't know you, okay? We obviously don't share the same doctrine, so don't call me your brother, okay? My brothers are those who are like-minded individuals, okay? From the Great Millstone doctrine. All right. So I don't know you. Don't refer to me as your brother, as the elder Manak Zagba likes to say. But right. Anyways, let's get to the lesson. So this is the book of Deuteronomy 7:6. It says, "For thou art an holy people unto the Lord Yahweh thy power." Okay, boom. Right there, cut, plain. Okay, it's plain and simple. There's a separate people unto the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. The Lord finds favor in these particular people. Okay, it says, "The Lord Yahweh thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people among himself." Right. The Lord himself has a special people among all these other nations. All right, it says in verse, it says, reading on, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. You hear that? Above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Okay. It says, verse 7, and he's talking about Israel. Okay. You so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, that fill the scriptures. You fulfill the scriptures. Okay, you fulfill the curses. All right, we were scattered as a nation. Okay, we were conquered. Okay, the conquistadors. That's why your last name. Okay, my last name goes back to a Spaniard. Okay, someone from Spain. A lot of our southern kingdom, Jake, specifically Judah, a lot of their names have a white ass last name. Okay, it'll be Williams or it'll be Jackson. Okay, those are white people name. Okay, so-called white people name. All right, and why is that the case? We know why that's the case. Because our people were raped, robbed, and murdered. That's why we took their last name. Okay. When you look at a so-called Northern Kingdom. Okay. Look at so-called Northern Kingdom. A lot of our last names go back to the conquistadors. Okay. If you're a so-called Mexican, if you're a so-called Puerto Rican, search up your last name. Search up the origin of your last name. Okay, it'll pop up as a Spaniard. Okay, because we were conquered by them. All right, it says, verse 7, the Lord Yahweh did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because ye were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people. It says, verse 8, but because the Lord Yahweh loved you, right? Okay, the Lord had a favorite people. We are his favorite people. So, his comment says, not according to race, nationality, or creed, while the scriptures say otherwise. Okay, and he quoted a lot of scriptures, but I'm not gonna read them, man. I don't have, I don't have to read them. He should have wrote them down right there. Okay, if you're gonna bring up your arguments, do it good. All right. This is easy work, man. This is easy work. We know, man. We know what's up, man. It says, and because he would keep the oath which he has sworn unto your fathers, right? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Hath the Lord Yahweh brought you out with a mighty hand, and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen, from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt? Right, from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. Okay, Salakia, let me turn on this AC, man. It's hot as heck in here. Bear with me, Baba Kisha. Okay, I'm gonna let it run for a few, just because it's hot. Okay, and it says, reading on, it says, actually, I'm gonna stop there. Okay. Oh, I can read it. It says, know therefore, verse 9, know therefore that the Lord Yahweh, thy power, he is power. The faithful, says, the faithful power which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love him and keep his commandments to 1,000 generations. Right? Okay. We understand that we went off. Okay. We understand that we went off. We went astray. Okay. We didn't follow the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay. That's why the Lord punishing us. Okay. That's why we're punished right now. All right. But it's gonna be made very clear. It's gonna be made obvious that we are the Lord's special people. It's gonna be made obvious that we are the apple of the Lord's eye in that day, man. Okay. It's gonna be made obvious. All right. It says, I'm grab to the book of Genesis. Okay, Genesis chapter 12. And I'm going to start at verse 1. Now the Lord Yahweh has said unto Abram, which being Abraham, get thee out of thy country, and from thy kindred, and from thy father's house, unto a land that I will shew thee. Verse 2, here's the point. And I will make of thee a great nation, and I will bless thee, and make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing. Okay, it says, and I will bless them that bless thee, and curse him that curseth thee. And in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed. So Abram departed as the Lord Yahweh had spoken unto him, and Lot went with him. And Abram was 75 years old when he departed out of Haran. Okay, so it's made clear that, the Lord, it made us a special people. Okay. But, actually, let me grab this. It says, oh, actually, I have it already. I have it right here. The book of Genesis, chapter 25. All right, and verse I'm going to start at verse 21. And Isaac entreated the Lord, Yahweh, for his wife, because she was barren. And the Lord, Yahweh, was entreated of him. And Rebekah, his wife, conceived. Okay, so this is Isaac and Rebekah. Okay, it says, verse 22, and the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she said, to inquire of the Lord Yahweh. Verse 23, and the Lord Yahweh said unto her, here's the point, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. So, what are you getting at saying that it doesn't matter what race you are? It obviously does matter. Okay, it says, and when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. It says, and the first came out red all over like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. Right. Okay. Esau being the so-called white man, which really you're red. Okay. And this ain't a skin color doctrine. It is a lineage doctrine. It does matter where your lineage come from, but it don't matter what skin color you are. Okay. You can look like a so-called white man, but your spirit be that of a Jake. Then you a Jake. Okay, you can look. Think about it. If your father is a so-called black man, and your father sleep with a white woman, the kid gonna come out a little lighter. And if that cycle repeats over time, guess what? Eventually, your skin color, is gonna be whiter and whiter. You're gonna have more things that look like a so-called white man. Okay, the husband conceives in the woman. They have sex. Okay, the woman has blue eyes. Maybe the child comes out with blue eyes. Okay, that happens again. But now the next kid comes out blonde, blue eyes and blonde. Okay, but the father goes back to the Jake. Then you're gonna be a Jake. Okay. So no, there is obviously, Israel is a special people unto the Lord. All right. So I had one more. Okay. Actually, matter of fact, let me grab this and I'll end it off on this real quick. I believe it's in the book of Malachi. Yeah, it's in the book of Malachi. Yeah, Malachi 1 and 2. Let me grab that. KJV. It says, Malachi 1 and 2, I have loved you, saith the Lord Yahweh. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord Yahweh? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountain and his heritage waste for the dragon of the wilderness. Right? Okay. It says, and I'm going to end it off right here. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. They shall call them the border of wickedness. And the people against whom the Lord Yahweh hath indignation forever. Right? Okay, it says, verse 5, and your eyes shall see, and ye shall say, the Lord Yahweh will be magnified from the border of Israel. The Lord is going to be magnified from the border of Israel. Why? Because the Lord is a Jake. The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is an Israelite. Okay. Yahushai sprang from the tribe of Judah. Okay, the head tribe, man. So, absolutely, nationality matters. Okay, maybe skin color don't, Because ultimately, there could be a so-called Japanese, a Japanese person, okay, with the slanted eyes and the straight hair, and the, this, that, and the third. Okay, he could look like a straight Moabite, or he could look like a straight Ammonite. Okay, if the spirit goes back to a Jake, he gonna be a Jake. Okay, he's an Israelite. All right, you stop with these fuck ass arguments, man. It's plain and simple. Plain and simple. Okay, you right here quoting scripture. I could easily went in with them, make this lesson 10 times longer. But why? I don't need to do that. Why? Because it's a simple fix, man. So, playing white paper, you a damn demon, man. So, with that, Lord willing was edifying, man. Lord willing was uplifting. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto